Award winner Catherine Carr was nominated by staff members of Community Legal Services, Sharon Dietrich, Irv Acklesberg, Deborah Friedman, George Gould, and Mary Richardson Graham. Kathy Carr is the executive director of CLS, a nonprofit, public interest law firm that provides free legal services in civil matters to impoverished residents of Philadelphia. With 2 offices, 40 attorneys, over 60 paralegals, and other support staff, CLS handles about 20,000 cases each year and has developed a strong national reputation for its expertise and advocacy efforts. When Attorney Carr became the director of CLS in June of 1995, she soon found herself facing extraordinary circumstances. It became clear that Congress was about to impose extensive restrictions on Legal Services Corporation funds and was set to reform the welfare system. CLS went into action under Kathy's leadership. CLS was among the very first LSC-funded law firms in the nation to decide that a new program structure would have to be created so that carefully considered restricted work, such as legislative and administrative advocacy, class action litigation, and challenges to welfare reform laws could continue to be performed. CLS took the bold step of rejecting its entire LSC grant, which at the time comprised 32% of its budget. Kathy and her design committee worked countless hours creating the plan for the LSC funding to go to a new organization that would become Philadelphia Legal Assistance. After PLA was established, Kathy Carr went about strategically rebuilding CLS's funding base and addressing the many challenges of organizational change. Within 5 years of the LSC funding loss, CLS's budget increased by almost 33%. As revenue increased, CLS's legal staff grew. Kathy is persistent in her determination to improve the lives of those living in poverty and recognizes there is always more that can be accomplished. Under her guidance, CLS recently reintegrated social workers into its work. It has implemented a language access initiative to better serve minority communities, and it added a community economic development unit. Kathy Carr also finds the time to serve on the board of directors of several public interest law firms. She serves in leadership positions on a number of local, state, and national Bar Association projects. She is the current chair of the University of Pennsylvania Law School's Public Service Advisory Board. In addition to her success as the director of CLS, Kathy Carr is also an accomplished lawyer. After completing a judicial clerkship, she spent 2 years working with the Education Law Center. She joined CLS in 1984 as a public benefits lawyer. Her resume highlights include 9 class actions, including a precedent-setting case establishing relief for persons with AIDS/HIV who are being denied SSI benefits. In recognition of her longtime advocacy and ongoing fight for fair treatment and equal justice for all, PLS is proud to honor Kathy Carr with the 2004 Excellence Award.